first, this tutorial will be your coverage. Now, I've got absolutely nothing on my face. I've cleansed this morning, a tiny bit. It doesn't have to be a lot because you don't want to sort of smother your face in it. And then what I do is I just put a couple of dabs, just dab it all the way around. And then I make sure that sort of like in just little crevices where you don't want your makeup to clump and cake, I just pay particular attention to those, because what this does, the primer, it's priming your skin. And I always used to apply my makeup with my hands, and somebody said to me, you really shouldn't be doing that, you should use brushes, because it helps the product go further. And also, it doesn't matter how clean your hands are, there's still going to be dirt in there that you can then transfer onto your face, and it's so using the right tools of the trade. So let's get started with the coverage. So you just need to sort of like leave that primer there just for a couple of minutes, just to dry. This is just BB cream, and what it is, it's a tinted moisturiser. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do half a face. My lovely face here, I have quite dark circles, I have a few blemishes on my skin. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this BB cream, and what this does is it just sets a really nice base for your skin. Only need, with all of our products, you only need a tiny little bit. That's probably, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, let's have a look. But there's the tiniest bit there. And so what I would do is, we're just going to do one half of my face. So, and you really don't need a lot, because you don't want to sort of, you don't want to clog all this on. All you want to do with this is it just sets, I find that it's just a really nice place to start. It seems weird only doing half a face. It's very difficult to not go over to the next side of your face, to be honest. Okay. There you go. Now this is a foundation brush that I'm using. Okay. Now I don't know if you can see. I mean, I can see it a little bit, but it's just around this area especially, it looks slightly less blemishy. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some concealer. Now the best thing to do with this is, it's your little concealer brush at the end. It's a very tiny little bit. And now with concealer, you want to do the triangle under your eyes, and then you blend it in. But with our concealer, again, you only need a tiny little bit, because a tiny bit goes an awfully long way with this. Can you see that? And then you can see how much it is. It's a tiny little squirt. And what you do, right, don't brush, you have to dab. So I would just dab around there, and then I would come down here a little bit, and just all the time, don't brush, because you're going to brush the product away. You just literally want to dab. You want to dab it into place, okay? Use sponges. In fact, I might just use a sponge now. So can you see? So what we need to do now is we need to blend it. And all the time, just making sure that you're dabbing. And you just want to make sure that it's blending in nicely. I've just taken it around. Now, I don't know if the video has done it justice. I'm hoping you can tell a difference there, actually. That was my cat a little bit. And then what I always do is to just set my face with a bit of powder. Hopefully, you've seen a difference in that. I can see a difference, but obviously, I think doing half and half has helped. But hopefully that has shown you a few tips on what to do. One quick tip: if you damp your sponge before you do this, I damped it beforehand. But if you if you damp it before you apply it, you'll find that your product goes a bit further. And so what I always do is, just to set it, I just use some of our pressed powder. And your organza's got slightly pink undertones. So what you do is you just get your pressed powder and literally just the tiniest little bit, and then you just, and what this powder does, it just sets your face for the day.